Hi everybody, welcome or welcome back. In this video, continuing the same thing we usually do. We're just gonna chat a bit, whatever comes to mind, and we're also gonna make some music. I'm filming this for the third time. This is actually like after I realized that I fucked up the intro because of the lighting and angle. So yeah, these clips, usually I film these videos in like the span of a day, but this was like over the span of a week, so it was kind of messy. I apologize about that. The lighting is also fucked up, which yeah. Anyways, my music is like alternative, indie, rock, metal, or I don't know, just that type of vibe. Hold on, let me show you. Oh, when we lock lips, yeah, nothing matters at all. Through nothing decide. Nah, this has been one of those weeks where I don't know if you can see, but I have the eye bags going where, you know, sleep deprivation, stuff like that. Ugh, I feel like adulthood is creeping up on me. I don't always like that, you know. I mean, I don't want to complain about responsibilities and stuff because like I like being an adult, but at the same time, like sometimes it's just tiring. Sometimes like this week, I have stuff to do, so I couldn't sleep a lot. That's the reality sometimes. Fucking overworked. Yeah, let's continue with the video. Basically, I'm just continuing a song that I've been working on the past few videos. Yeah, I hope it's somewhat entertaining, me showing that whole thing. Let's get into it, shall we? That's kind of what I'm thinking for the chorus, like the melody type thing. The last two lines, I don't know how I want to end it, because like, I don't know. Basically, it's like the lyrics, why can't I save myself? Why can't I just change my design and escape on a high? Interpret that how you want. I mean, for me, like for writing about just the difficulties of life and wanting to kind of just change and escape, that's kind of how I interpret it, and it can end almost in, there's almost an undertone to it. But I was gonna originally at the end, because I wanted to start it with Y and then end it with Y, so then when it repeats, it's like smoother. But I don't know, I feel like escape on a high to my nowhere self. I'm breathing, but with no clear reason why. I feel like it's cool. I mean, I feel like I don't know. I was gonna try and think of something else. I don't know. Maybe. It doesn't rhyme though, but I originally thought of like I'm treading water, but I'm waiting on landmines. I feel like that's cool, but like it doesn't fucking rhyme with the thing. So I mean, maybe it would not be that out of place, but like. Maybe, and ignore the voice. I'm not warmed up and shit, bro. Like, what do you think, Oscar? What do you think? I had an MRI like Sunday. What is it right now? It's like Wednesday. That shit fucking yeah. It was at 2 a.m. for some reason. That was, I get why, but like damn, like it wasn't bad. I kind of just slept in there. And not really slept. I kind of just meditated. I was breathing. I was like trying not to be bored. Like, I was trying to focus on my breath, so I don't realize like, oh shit, I'm stuck in it for a while. By the end, I was like, okay, it feels like a long time. Like this is like the length of like they said 25 minutes. Like that's basically the length of like a TV show episode. So like, okay. I have to get another sock cape though. If you don't know, basically I just use a sock to mute the strings so they don't ring out and stuff like that. So I'm gonna continue this I'm gonna make a bridge. I wanted to, this is the bass. We have to add the bass solo we recorded. I don't know if this was in the beginning of the video or maybe I'll just put it now, but I recorded a bass solo for this song and it got like, I wasn't like in my video mode, I was just like in my pajamas. I was like, let's fucking do this. It was like the vibe. Like this and this. Then that's gonna be the bridge. I kind of want to like dip down, and then it's gonna build back up, and I'm gonna go like, "Rah," and then I'm gonna go into the last chorus. That's kind of how I'm thinking about this. So, anyways, to all my students in the audience, I hope you're doing good, because I'm just. It's like that post midterm season. I mean, I guess yeah, it's post midterm, so everything's getting much harder, much quicker. I think for like every one of my classes, every single one of my classes after the midterms, I've had like a good crash out about just everything. And before midterms too. I mean before an exam, before a big exam, yeah, I always have a good little existential crisis. I'm making a song in my room. Yeah. I think one struggle is I don't really know who my audience is, so like I don't know. I feel like I don't know if this borders more on rock at this point. So if you're finding this and you like it, tell me about yourself, and yeah, because I kind of want to know more about the best. Like yeah, like who the fuck is like my like audience, who actually fucks with this. If that makes sense. I'm trying to find something to talk about before I record, because I don't know. I feel like I've been kind of lacking on the conversation. I mean, that's me in real life. I'm introverted as fuck. I don't know. Life's been, I feel like life's been good recently. Just one of those days that feels kind of, like, it's good, but it feels kind of gray, you know what I mean? A bit desaturated. Which is, that was what, I kind of, the song I made called Gray was kind of around that concept about, like, just like having like a great overtone to it, and it was talking about how it was basically an existential crisis of a song, and that was interesting to make actually, because that came about very quickly. I don't know if I filmed it or not, but it was interesting. I posted about it definitely like on my socials and shit.
If it comes from me too, was it the default of our love? String me along, one miracle at a time. It's on the tip of your tongue.
Oh, I have to get back to that too. Oh my god. Yeah, that was like, we could like, I was basically like, we could be living in hell. Like this is all terrible. Like, and I was talking about insecurity and like personifying it. And it's a cool song. Let's take a little listen, shall we? I hope I could come up with the lyrics for next video, so I can kind of show, yeah, and like do some more and stuff. Let's listen to this and let's put some effects on that bit. I think for that song, I'm gonna talk about, I think the vibe for it is just like wanting, because I had that feeling a few weeks ago, like right now, like I feel like life's good, I'm happy, blah blah blah, but like really, like a few weeks ago I was like kind of like in a shit mood, and I was thinking like, oh, what if I could change my design, and like what if I was another person, what if I could have done this, and what if I did this instead in the past, kind of, yeah, I was kind of in that type of mood, and I feel like we feel that a lot, even though it doesn't mean that our life isn't good right now, and we can use that to make improvements to our life if it isn't good, within reasons, ones that we can control. And sometimes it's like nice just to think what if and dream, because like as my mom says all the time, dreaming is free, doesn't cost anything, so I'm just gonna fucking do it. So I think going with that theme would be a cool song. And there's lots of the what ifs. Everyone has what ifs in their lives. Like
I'm grateful that even though nothing went according to plan, which is it's normal, like life, nothing goes according to plan. It's always unexpected. You have to, like, yeah, if you try and plan something too rigidly, then you'll get slapped in the face by the universe and you'll get thrown a curveball, I feel. But, like, for example, like when I was 13, I had a YouTube channel and I got like tens of thousands of views. I was making reaction videos to other music, and I could have continued that, and I stopped it. Why did I stop it? Because someone said, a friend of a friend that I didn't even know that well, made fun of me for it. And that was enough for me back then at 13 to be like, even though I had all these good comments on my videos, to just shut it all down. And then I repeated the cycle, gained a bit of confidence, posted again. Then not quite the same results. That was about 2020, I guess. Like, this was pre-2020 and I was stacking those views. That's when YouTube was king. And then I would lose confidence and then delete shit, and then eventually broke out of that cycle, and I'm like, no, this is what I do. I like doing this. I just don't give a fuck. I had to learn that lesson, right? Like, don't care what people think, but I didn't learn that yet. So I was caring what people. I was 13, obviously. Like, and in a perfect world, I could have continued that, and then who knows? But again, who knows? Maybe it would have turned out like shit. I guess the song "November" by Tyler actually is about that. I think, if I recall correctly. Oh my god, I haven't listened to Flower Boy in a while. I'll listen to Chromacopia. I'm more in like a metal rock thing this year, and I listened to Chromacopia. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Not enough to like re-listen to it. I'm like not like in a again metal and rock mood, but maybe I'll come back to it. But definitely my favorite Tyler album has to be Igor, just for the nostalgia's sake too, because I remember it was the 2020 Grammys. I listened to Igor for that night on my speaker super loud, the whole thing. I sat in my bed, just listened to it with no distractions. I was like, this is fucking awesome. And I just watched a breakdown video of like all the Easter eggs and like all the details in the album and shit like that. So I was like really into it. And then went upstairs, watched the Grammys, watched him perform. I was like, damn, my goal, that would be great to be there someday. That's my dream, like performing in front of a bunch of people at the Grammys. Like, and I mean, if it doesn't happen, who cares? I just like posting my stuff and making music, and as long as I get to do that, I'm happy. I think I'm not really a fan of the older albums. My sister is. She likes the older stuff. I think my favorites are just Igor, Call Me If You Get Lost, then Flower Boy, then Chromacopia might be second. It was really good, actually. Shit, I don't know. That's gonna be the end of this video. If you liked it, do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, stuff like that. I hope this video was entertaining somewhat, even though I don't even know what I talked about in this video. Anyways, I hope it was entertaining.
I don't think I could bear another breath. I'd lay on my knees in dismay.